You?
Like I'm it's like I'm good.
Don't tell me not to worry about you then.
Okay.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel. We are the Logans.
Yes.
My name is Quazi.
I'm lucky.
And we are the Logans.
For sure.
So, where you want to start at, baby? From the beginning?
Yeah, we can start from the beginning.
Okay.
We can start from the beginning.
Who's telling the story?
Okay, the beginning to all this is, well, I'm from Patterson, New Jersey. My wife is from...
I'm from North New Jersey.
We met in...
my town.
Right, we met in a halfway house.
We met in a halfway house inside of North New Jersey. The name of the halfway house was
Angel of House.
Angel of Hope's house. And
yeah.
So it's a little insider because like that place is like, if you know, you know. Like, so that place just was in like Angel of Hope vibe. So it was like our song there was like, we found love in a hopeless place.
Mm-hmm.
Found love in a hopeless place.
Word. And that was in 2019.
July.
2019.
No, we met.
We met in April. We met because I got there at the end of April, 29th.
Yep.
I got the April 29th.
They want no more stories about that. They got a comment, and that'll be a separate story, a separate video. So if you want to know about the halfway house, comment below. That's a separate video. But we've been together for 5
years, going on 6.
July 2nd.
This July, yeah.
Yep. July 2nd will be our anniversary.
We got married this month, the 14th.
The 14th of May, 2025. Mm-hmm. And just like I feel like we kind of like rushing it, but we're not rushing it. It's just like, because we went from 2019 to 2025 and a lot has happened in between those times.
But I said that's a decent time to get married though, because...
No, I'm not saying like we rushed to get married. I'm saying we rushing the story. I feel like we rushing the story.
Oh, rushing the story?
Yeah, because a lot happened from 2019 to 2025.
All right.
I done had fur babies in between.
So, okay. We met in a halfway house. We got together July 2nd. We got our first apartment in December.
She be blushing over things, right? So first of all, when we got together, she made it seem like it was so easy just to get together. Like, she played hard to get in the beginning. Like, so...
You think I played hard?
Cause look, I told her when I told her, like, you're my wife and you're my girlfriend. We're gonna be together.
Spewed in my ass.
You got a girlfriend, Lesbian? Norbit. No. Well, you do now. Get your ass up and hold my hand. Okay.
Say nah.
You got a girlfriend? Go get your ass.
Nah, I ain't had no girlfriend. I had no girlfriend. I was single at the time.
Yeah, so whoever fumbled her. You look so dumb right now. But yeah. I knew it. I just knew it. So we moved into our apartment, our first apartment.
Yep. In December. Our first...
It's not December.
It was in December. When it was?
It was like... It was after Valentine's Day. It was like March. Because remember, we didn't do Valentine's Day because of what happened.
Oh, you're right.
That weekend. And when you came home that weekend, I said, baby, When you came home, I said, baby,
you right.
I got the apartment. We just gotta get
after the you right. After the halfway house, I had went in Montclair to
because you still on papers, so you still
right.
have
so I went to shelter in Montclair, and then after that we had moved in. Like
I said, like. That's another story.
It was a lot.
That's another video, but just to give you like a preview of that story.
It was a lot.
In the halfway house, they did not want us together. Like they did not want us together, but we wasn't even like fraternizing. They was attacking us then, like just being friends. Like, and then like even when we got to the sober living, because after you go to the halfway house, if you don't have like, family members to go to or whatever case maybe, you go to a sober living. If you have another address to go to, so we was trying, grown, so pick up on our good foot by ourselves. So we went to the sober living, and they even like was on it like, and not even the staff. It was the people that lived there that complained to the staff. So when they wanted to separate us, and then get to it. If you want next video.
Okay, so what's next? We moved in with each other. We got an apartment. We got our first studio together.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got our first studio together, and that was like, to me, that felt like, all right, so just to get into the backstory of that, right? So baby was in the shelter, and I was in a sober living, but it was the same like company, and baby was in Montclair, and I was in Newark, and we was working at Hello Fresh, and that's like further deep in Newark, so. Baby had to come from Montclair to Newark every day, meet up with me, and we get on this packed bus to go to this freezer that distribute food packages and stuff. Right before the pandemic, we was working there. So we worked there, and the hours was like, you clock in at 1 o'clock, you may leave at 12, sometimes 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3 in the morning, depending on the season. So we did. Once we got the apartment and we got the requirements and we got approved on the application, it was like security deposit. So like me and baby locked in, and we just was working, starving, and stacking. A lot. We just needed 4 checks, so 2 checks apiece was going to equal up to the security deposit. And like we had no support system, like not like mommy, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousin, none, god, mama, got none of that. That was like, hey, can get in where you fit and help us with this journey. None of that.
We did everything on our own
with God.
And with God, definitely with God. So, everything was with God,
and not even really knowing each other for real. Like
being complete strangers, doing everything together on our own for the first time. So us when we first got our apartment, our studio, everything was on our own, like signing the lease, paying rent, and having to like actually get up every day to work to pay rent and feed yourself, and every day expensive living, and it was hard. And for me, everything was just out of pocket. When you have no government assistance or nothing like that, we were just working, coming out of pocket, paying for everything,
and baby
food,
was in another
clothes,
was in a whole nother city. Like that's another strain. Like baby in a whole nother city, don't know nobody.
Right.
Really don't know me, cause like we met in April. This is like September, October now. Nope, this is next year. This is January, February. But from December to February, because baby left the house. Halfway house in December, so from December to February, we surviving on our own type.
Right.
And like I said, baby from another city with a stranger, and
then COVID-19 happened. COVID happened. So we was like,
we just moved into our apartment. We got this job. We cool. Boom. We go to work one day, and they just was like, we closing it down. Everybody's fired. Like
word.
What?
Word. And we were just about to become with the company.
Yeah, we just about to come permanent. We just about to come permanent.
And then COVID-19 happened. Somebody inside the building got sick.
And they shut everything down.
It was crazy. And then a couple months later, I had got the job I had. And from there, it was ball game.
Just life on life terms.
I got my job. I'm not there no more. I've been there for like 3 years, but I'm not there no more now. I'm in school now. That's another story, but now I'm in school now, further my education.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power.
Right, and so, but I started working, then we got our first fur baby.
No, the pandemic happened.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, because you didn't have baby yet. You didn't have baby yet.
After I got my job.
Yeah, so, all right. So, yeah, during the pandemic, baby was working, and I was doing eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I was doing eyebrows, baby was working. So, I was doing facials and eyebrows, but I was going to people's houses. And one of my clients' daughter was, like, she just had, like...
You had a couple clients, too.
Yes, I did. I had
a couple clients.
Listen, I know a lot of black-owned business thrived because a lot of people was like, this is the time to really support your own. Right. I love that about us. When we ball down, we lock in, we be winning. Right. But yeah, so I met my client, and her daughter had animals. Like, she had cats, dogs, hamster, gerbils. But
she was your people's.
Yes.
Yeah, we found Duchess through her.
So she was
one of her clients, right?
And I was scared of cats. And her daughter had a stray cat, and she just had a baby. And at this time, she was saying that the mother was pregnant. The cat mother was pregnant, and she wasn't really eating, so the oxygen wasn't going, and she was just sitting on her stomach, so the oxygen wasn't going to Duchess properly. So that's her name. Her name is Duchess. So when Duchess was born, she was born with Cepro hypoplasmy static word that's for cats, where it's basically the wild cat syndrome. Her nerves don't work properly or don't fully function at 100. It's at like a 72. Yeah. So her back legs is like weak. She wobble when she can walk. But that was my baby that got me 1.something million views on TikTok. Yeah. She's the reason why we got about 16K followers on TikTok. It's my viral baby.
Word.
But I was scared of cats.
I love her. I when we first got her, I groomed her like she was a newborn baby. I put her in the bath. I soaked her. I blew dry her little ass.
Rubbed her down with some coconut oil.
I brushed her. She was loving it. We had some soft music.
Had me feeling like that.
I was like, I'll go back if I could, because that was a vibe. Our first apartment was a vibe. Like
everything we did, I think I do it over again.
Everything was like candles. Everything was just like, I guess it was that beginning stage, like knowing each other, and you feel me, like that bonding with each other. That first stage of getting to know each other. And stuff
definitely.
Like that was like
fun, exciting, especially then like
because I ain't never have done that or experienced that with nobody else. So it was good. It was genuine to me. It was
love for real, fresh love, puppy love. Especially then like when like at the halfway house and at like the sober living, we couldn't really like we was in separate rooms. So like imagine being in a house with someone that you just like. So, like, you infatuated with, but, like, they just upstairs, like, literally upstairs from you. Like, I used to get the broom, like, if I come home from work and she there, bullshit. I used to get the broom and tap it, like, I'm home.
come home from work.
and she'd come on the floor and tap on the floor.
Yo, it's crazy. I hear boom, 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 boom. I mean, what the fuck is that? I hear boom, boom. I hear...
Boom, boom, boom.
I hear something. I hear like a little echo, like, you home?
It's me.
I'm like, what the fuck? I thought you thought I'd be bugging. Then I used to talk right back, like, yeah.
And like she talking to somebody, it was me.
Where we used to talk to each other with sitting and shit. Yo, that's crazy. We did.
And then nothing keep us apart. What is on? Ain't no mountain high, no valley, no wall thicker.
I remember that. I used to get the broom. I used to tap the ceiling. I used to come back with the broom and hit the ceiling.
Love you.
Love you too.
Always have.
Always will.
And then another thing was, so I couldn't tell her like like I couldn't tell like I love you or like words of affection because phones was off the hook all the time. They was waiting for any little sign of touching or whatever. Like even where like so when you in the halfway house, you gotta do like IOP programs or outside programs. We was assigned to the same one, going on the same days at the same time. So they would make us not leave out together. Either she gotta leave out first or I gotta leave out first. What is that stopping? When we meeting up at the bus stop. So, but if she'll leave out and like say if sometimes, because some days she'll go on Fridays and I don't have to go Fridays.
They used to keep me on the board for like mad long for no reason. Like I used to be on the board for no reason.
And we'll tell you what the board is
like
in
you
that
go to
video.
The meeting, I couldn't go because you was going to meeting type shit. Or
we're gonna tell them more of that in the other video what the board is. And that's the halfway house video.
Yeah. But
we're gonna have a whole flashback time back at the halfway house. But even though like they make our words to say like I love you or see you later or be safe was till infinity and beyond.
Yep. Till infinity and beyond.
Till infinity and beyond.
Yep, that's the whole kind of thing that
it is.
Like,
it is because we went to Beyond the Edge.
Right.
Well,
that's another story. Yeah.
Okay.
We've been through
5 years. Like they say, lesbians move fast.
Since we've been knowing each other. We just been gone like
Dora and Diego.
We just been experiencing life for real. For real.
It's like once we hit the ground, we've been running since. Just running since. But just to like, okay, so we're gonna give you a timeline, and then like this is just the intro video. Eventually, we're gonna break everything down to different videos. You're gonna know the whole story chronologically. But anyway, so it goes from halfway house, sober living, first apartment, which was a studio. Second apartment was a 1-bedroom.
Yep.
That's a whole Jumanji story in its own. Then we had 2-bedroom, which was Mead Street. Yes, that's our favorite apartment. Yo, that
and the backyard, the basement, everything, the attic, everything, the driveway.
Oh, look at Dee. He waving in camera.
Hi, son. This is our baby right here.
You come on camera.
Come here. Let me get you. Hi. Come here.
No booties. Touching no booty holes.
Come here.
He wants to see we working on that one. So this is our cameraman, and he trying to see if we're gonna use the tripod, but we're not.
Okay. After we met, got our apartment, and then we had Duchess, and then a couple months later, you had to go away actually. Yeah.
So I wrote past that story. So we got Duchess. After we got Duchess, I was still on drug court. I was about to be done with drug court. And you can't see yourself, Didi? Okay, I'll put you in the camera. You see yourself now? There you go. So it was month, and then I'm still on drug court, and I was still smoking. And then, but it was my last month left on drug court, and she says, you're going to go to a 28-day program. And she sent me to Turning Point. And
yeah, you did some time, boom, bang, then.
But no, we're not going to minimize that. I went to Turning Point for 28 days. But when I left for 28 days, I left, right? Now, around this time, right, mind you, like I said, we are basically still getting to know each other. And hey, D. Everything is about Dior. I need you to know that. But so we're still getting to know each other. And this is a very important part of a relationship. When you get to know each other, you don't know, like, even though at that moment I felt like I loved her. I knew I loved her. But nothing confirms love unless you go through trials and tribulations. That confirms the love. Because if anything, you're lusting. Or you in love with the idea of what you think the person is.
It just goes, the strength of the relationship and see if y'all could just weather any storm together.
Weather any storm for
any
sure.
4 seasons that come, like all 4 seasons. You know, whatever you think, whatever challenges y'all going through, y'all think, oh, this might be the end. And because there been times we fuss, but you know,
it didn't break us.
Right. If you could come past that, then you can come past anything in a relationship, you know. But I feel it have to be a connection there. Like it's a connection, it's a bond. Like you can get through it. I pray y'all get through it.
That's it. Like what we didn't know was that in the beginning when we was going through the bumps, because you wrinkling out the relationship, the bumps, the disagreements or the misunderstandings of getting to know each other, when we would go out our different ways, or like if I go in my one room, she go in the other room, I go in the bathroom, or I go for outside. What we didn't know was when we apart, one person was praying for the other person. So like I feel like that also helps as well, because I know for me, I was really trying to get to know her, and I listen to everything she says.
No, you don't.
I listen to everything she says, meaning
No,
let
she
me.
don't. No, she don't.
I used to listen to everything she says. When I say that, I'm meaning. When I was getting to know her, let me talk, baby. When I was getting to know her, right, and she would tell me her stories and things that happened to her and things. Cause when we first got together, we had a conversation. We said, "What your do's and what your don'ts, what's your non-negotiables." So when I got to know her and we got to know triggers and what's your triggers, what will push your buttons, right? I wasn't the person to say, "Tell me what push your buttons," so I could push them all day. Right? I wasn't the person to say, "Tell me your buttons," so I could push them all day. I was the type of person. I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person that I will try everything in my power to walk around that button and not press it. And then when I see that the red flags is going up, I'm going to still plead my case. And then if it gets too hot, go get some air. But I'm going to pray to God and let him know, like, listen, God, can you please, like, I don't know why the word that's coming out of my mouth is going into her ear, mumbly. Can you please, like, touch her or talk to me and tell me how can I reach her? And he will answer.
Yeah, he will.
He will answer.
Yeah, he will. And it's vice versa. I do the same. I pray.
Yes.
And it's be times where I be stubborn and wrong, or be times where she's stubborn and wrong, and he will guide us and correct us.
Set us both down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The big elephant in the room is that we're both Leos.
Yes.
And we're
I'm
both
August 20th.
And I'm August 11th.
Yeah.
And like, if I be asking, like, how does that work? How does that work? How does that work? How does that work? Some people believe in astrology. Some people don't. I'm a firm believer that everyone is their true sign to the core. But trauma and life experiences could cause you to develop different characteristics and character defects. Mm-hmm. But you always yourself to the core. Like your core response, your gut feeling. Mm-hmm. Whether you listen to your gut feeling or not, your gut feeling is your astrology sign to the core. Right. But so I feel as though I was signed to the core, and life experiences made her, put an S on her chest. And life experiences has made me become a turtle in a shell. Like I goes into my shell. Used to. So we balance each other out.
Yeah. Sometimes we bump heads, and most of the time we on an understanding level with each other. And we just don't cross them boundaries, and you know, we give each other our personal space, and you know, when one is up here, then the other is down here, or you feel me? We help each other, we balance each other up, you know. So when she all I'm the one that's, you know, and then when I'm all she calms me down too. Loud shit, all that.
That's not her.
That's baby.
You can just let that. That's not you.
I'm more, you know, my baby helps me get out my shell all the time. I'm private. Care too much about the outside life. Like, I don't care.
But the reason why I want to come out her show because she's an amazing person. She has a beautiful personality. She's very talented. Look at me selling you. But yeah, she's a good person. She's very talented. Anything she put her mind to and her hands on, it becomes gold. So she need to come out the shell.
Yeah, so we doing something. We both doing something different and new. So I agreed to do the YouTube channel and just see where that go from there. You know, expand my horizons.
Right.
See where it takes me. You know.
Right. So we new here, so please be nice to us and please help me crack the shell so you guys
crack the shell.
So you guys can see the real Lucky. Like, ooh, not taking the toy. You don't want to play with you no more, Didi? But just to bring you guys up to the present day, like I said, anything you guys want to know, if you want to know more about how we met and what happened in between and stuff like that, just leave the comments below. Mm-hmm. Let us know what you want to know, what questions you want to know. We're going to do more Q&As and more videos, more daily vlogs and anything. So you guys want to get to know us more. Mm-hmm. But just to bring it to the present day, we're not in Jersey anymore. No. We've been in New York for a year now. Yeah. We're currently...
We New Yorkers.
Whatever they do. But... We are New Yorkers now. Mm-hmm. We've been for a year.
Yep, we fucking New Yorkers now. That's right.
We currently in the shelter. So
yeah.
We just breaking ground.
We hope
for you guys to follow us.
We would love for y'all to continue this journey on with us and to see how life been treating us and, you know, the doors that's about to open for us and the ones that's closing. So we just, you know, care for y'all to come along with us. To see, you know, just to see. Wow, y'all about to see this glow up.
You better see how amazing God is, okay?
Amen.
And that's another reason why we need to put it on, like, camera, because we be by ourselves. Like, we be by ourselves, and we be doing things. Like, we be going places. Sometimes, and we don't even plan it. Sometimes we don't plan it. Sometimes we just stumble upon things, and it'd be like, our day would start one way, and then it would end another way, and it'd be like, glory be to God.
Glory be to God.
If anybody had a camera, like, they wouldn't believe us if we said it.
And then it happens like that all the time. I'm like, damn, you just had your camera. Why ain't record longer?
Seriously. So, eventually, you know, we're gonna glow up. We're gonna have our proper tools and our proper lighting and camera.
It's our first video, so please be kind.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm a crybaby.
Yeah, my baby a crybaby.
But my baby, she don't play.
About my baby, no.
So, be nice. Talk to us nice.
It's all love here.
All love.
No hate. I mean, if y'all gonna be on negative energy, y'all can go.
You get blocked.
Get quick. We not here for that. We're not on that type of time. We just here to share our story.
And love.
And just hope y'all just, you know, tag along with us. You know, that's all. It's all peace and love. Always.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, so
you got nothing to say, baby.
No, I'm cool. Just hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell. And we hope and pray for y'all, you know, to see more of y'all guys.
Yes. And, you know, just tell us what you want to see.
Yeah.
Until next time, thank you for watching, you guys.
Love.
Always.